Seems like a good time to do some shadow work. Seems like I got some work to do. So I'm low on time, so I don't know how much time I got. It's probably going to cut me off. As you guys know, I cleaned out my front bedroom that my mom had stayed in and my son for a while, and made it into a meditation or inspiration, crystal, herbal project room. And I moved all my little books and projects and most of my crystals and stuff in there. And I recently gave it back up for my son. I do have a middle bedroom, but it's full of toys, and we call it a toy room. And I'm torn because I feel selfish that I don't want to give up my room. And yet I would do anything for my children. And I always said that I was gonna someday have a place of my own, so that if anything ever happened, my kids would have a place to go. But I didn't take into consideration about them becoming adults and having families, and I get set in my ways, and I want things in a certain place, and I like to keep things clean, and I'm having a hard time doing that. And how can I expect everybody else to do it or help me when they all work, you know? And I'm struggling with that and some other things. I was going to do a video earlier on addiction. As you guys know, I haven't smoked crystal in 10 months and 5 days today. And today it was a struggle. I wanted to, because I could think of all the things that I could get done with a drug, with a vice on my brain. But I don't know if vices are really good, even though this is one. I don't really like to ask for help. And so sometimes I get resentful when I don't get the help because I didn't ask for it. Because I think that some things are just a given. And I expect everybody to act like I do. I mean, if I was staying with somebody, you know. I have stayed with people, and I've been homeless before. I never went back home after I moved out, though. Wasn't an option. I wouldn't have let it be an option. But, I don't know what else to say. I used to be able to keep up with things. I remember a time when I worked 3 jobs, had 2 kids at home, and their friends, and was able to keep up my house. But I had an complete emotional break about 10 years ago, and hurt my back 3 years ago, and so things are really hard for me, and I'm struggling with some stuff mentally. One of the things that I'm struggling with is being overweight, and I know you can do something about it. I'm going to. I'm not happy with it, and I wanted to say something right now because it has to be faced in truth. I am fat, and I think fat is disgusting. And I want to say that I'm sorry that I feel that way, but I don't want to say that I'm sorry until I can figure out why I feel that way and why I feel sorry. Maybe it's because I know sometimes no matter what you do, it's hard to get it off. Hold on, I gotta find my dog. Okay, he's a rebellious little teenager. This is really hard for me to talk about. I would never shame anybody or put them down or tell them anything ugly, because I would never want somebody to do that to me. There was a time when I was in my 30s, about 10 years ago, before the breakdown, that I went to a weight doctor, and I was running the track, and like I said, I was working all those jobs and doing all those things, and in half a year, I just lost 33 pounds, and I got stuck there. I got stuck there after the 3rd month. I couldn't do anything to get it off. I couldn't. I was working so hard, and then shit hit the fan, and I gained it all back and then some. But if you're hauling a little extra weight, I still love you, and I don't have anything against you, and I'm not prejudiced against you. I'm talking about I have a problem with myself, and I love all of you, and you're all beautiful, and I know that I'm beautiful. But I'm battling a ego, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just down on myself because I want to try harder, and I'm not doing it. But I felt like I needed to be honest. If for anybody, for myself. And so, no words needed for that. I hope that the video picked that up. Those church bells. I love you. And I love me too.